former fullbacks, are any of them, Austin Rose or Ben Miles, working at running back at all with you guys?
Yeah, they're working it. They work every day. Their reps are a little bit limited just because of where it's at, where we're at as an offense, trying to get some of these other running backs some looks. I mean, they're working their tail off. They're working on getting on special teams, and then there's a chance on scout team and stuff like that. Everybody matters in the organization. They matter as much as everybody else. It's just one of those deals that their reps are a little bit limited right now just due to time and positionally. But they're working hard every day, and I can't. There's nothing that really at this point. They just need to keep working hard and see where this thing goes.
Hey, for you today, being a former player, seeing all those former players there, I can't imagine too many programs in the country are going to have that type of turnout of former players at a practice.
No, I mean the brotherhood here with the former Husker guys, it's awesome. I tell you what, when you look at them, even to date, I mean, we had some dudes now. We had some guys that look good. I mean, you see Kelsey and Carricker and all those old linemen and everybody else. I mean, we had some really good players here, and that's our job as coaches. When we go out recruiting, we got to get guys that will have good length and toughness and physicality and all that we got to get to change the culture here. That's all about the recruiting and the hard work we got to put into getting in. And then once we get them here, we got to develop them and make them tough. And so when we go out there, teams they understand when they're gonna when we play Nebraska, they're in for a physical game.
So what does the atmosphere that you have here today mean kind of towards recruiting? You had some guys out here today and being able to show them the alums coming back. What does that mean for them? Well,
I think it shows them there's a lot of support here, and even though last year wasn't the type of year that's a standard around here, they can see that, hey, there's a lot of support here. There's a lot of people that are vested and interested in the program. And if I'm a kid, I'm looking at, obviously we have everything here that you would want from aesthetics and everything else. But when you can see the kind of love and passion from the former players that were here, I would think that would be something that you'd want to gravitate to.
Were there like over 100 here, would you say?
I think that was the number that was on the list, 100, 110. So I think, you probably had 90 plus here. So that was positive, absolutely.
Let them try to go out there and take a rep?
I tell you, we'd let them. They'd get it done, I tell you. I know they would be physical in doing it, no doubt.
How's Greg Bell transitioned? With a couple of the former players, when they were coming out, they're like, man, that Bell, he's got a
Yeah, he had a good day today. He's got really good feet. He's nicknamed the Eel. He can get in little small slots. Like today, he had a really good run. I want to see him try to outrun the guy and not cross his face and score. I told him that, but, I mean, he did some really good things. He's picking it up. I think our guys, they got to get used to, when we run 8-9 plays in a row and we're going fast, you got to be in great shape. I don't want to have to substitute you. You better, suck it up. And I when I was a head guy, I'd call the little man. You got to beat the little man in your head that's telling you you're too tired. You got to be able to run that same rep, just like the first rep. And because the defense is tired too, so we got to be able to get them on their heels and play fast. But I think he's doing really well, just like all the guys are. They're picking it up. I like my room. I do. We just got to run the ball better, I think, when we have the next scrimmage, and just get the details. We had too many false start penalties, things with refs. We haven't had refs yet. And so when the refs are out there, it doesn't lie. You can kind of maybe every once in a while get away and practice, but they're going to find you. So we just got to tighten up those things that'll, we can't be in 1st and 15, 2nd and 15. Nobody can. We got to be playing plus sticks, and that'll allow us to play faster, and then we can get defenses on their heels.
So was it a control or an organized scrimmage today?
We took our team periods and extended them a little bit, and then just went, first group started at a certain down, and then if they, were 3 and out, then the next group, and if they went 6 plays and then we're done, and then, if we got in a field goal situation, we would do that. But we wanted our recruits to see individual, not just make it a full scrimmage. We wanted our recruits and everybody to kind of see us coach and teach and not just have it be a scrimmage situation, so they can see, they decide to come here, how the coaching interaction is and how a practice works.
Do you make an effort to get them involved sort of in the practice so they can see everything that's going on?
The recruits?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I want them by me. I want them to know what they're dealing with that they come here. I mean, they're going to deal with all of us, but I'm going to be the position coach. So, and the thing about we're going to do here is we're not going to be car salesmen. We're not going to be people that we aren't. What you saw out there today, those guys, that's how we are. We're not putting on an act because 100 former players are there or recruits or anything. If you came out here, there was nobody in the indoor anymore, but us, that's how we would be. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's nice having more people in there, get you a little more juiced up, but I don't care if we're in a parking lot. I'm still going to go out there and try to get these guys right and coach with enthusiasm, because that's what it takes. We just got to keep pushing, and we got to push our bodies. In terms of just the toughness and grinding and getting that one more blade of grass, all the different stuff we tell these guys we got to do. We just got to keep fighting and get this thing where we want it to be.
Were you live to the ground today then?
There was elements of that, absolutely. Now when we got to the sideline out, and since it's close quarters, all right, they would blow the whistle. When it got outside the numbers, we didn't want anybody to get ran into the padding. But in between the numbers, there was the quarterbacks are never live, but everybody else it was live. Yeah.
One or two more guys.
Yeah, from a back's perspective, when you go live to the ground, how much more can you evaluate versus when they just blow the whistle and kind of on first contact?
Well, I got to be able to see who can make the first guy miss. A trait of a great running back is you got to be able to make the first guy miss, and then what do you do after that when there's nothing there? Can you make something happen when the hole's not there? At least, get us back to the line of scrimmage, or don't we just can't have lost yardage plays. So, and then the second level, we've got to get better on the second level, being able to set safeties up, all right, and not be too robotic out there. We got to have I tell these guys, they got to have a game plan. When you break through, you got to know what the formation was and where the other guys might be. And so if that safety's coming, all right, I might have 3 more receivers and DBs coming this way, so maybe keep it over here because I only got 1 guy. All those little things that add up, so we can get 50, 60-yard plays instead of 10-yard plays. So the old saying is the film never lies. So when we put on the film, it'll all come out in the wash, and we'll see who can do it and who can't. There was good stuff today, but there was stuff that we've got to get better at. There's no doubt about it. We're not satisfied at all with what today brought.